How what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. Boss Rex. This video by Jamari. This is Penguin finally responds to Sneako. Okay, this is the guy with the long hair that I've reacted to a few times over here. I guess he has some type of beef with Sneako and he's responded. I remember reacting to a few videos about Sneako. He's the one who got banned. He was like a baby Andrew Tate or something like that. So he got banned for the things that he was saying. It was violating terms of service. Guess it was like really extreme. So yeah, I guess they got some type of beef going. But if he banned, where is he beefing with Penguin from? Like, you're not on YouTube no more. Twitter maybe, Twitch. I'm not sure, but sure. About to see what's going on with watch.
So it has been 5 months since Sneako was banned from YouTube. For those of you that don't remember, Sneako was a pretty popular YouTuber for the last 4 years or so. He came up making these philosophical videos about the way he felt towards different facets of our society. And up until around a year ago, I would say that most people on the platform had a pretty favorable opinion of him, even when he had made some questionable content, like how Cuties was his new favorite movie.
I saw Cuties last night and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. Americans are like, this is deplorable. I saw this commentator, Penguinz0, who I actually like. There's not a lot of good commentators, but he's like, this movie is deplorable. There's nothing good about it. There's nothing. And
I never seen the movie, but I recall reacting to a video about it. All the information I have about a lot of shit on the internet is like, oh, okay, I reacted to something about that. It's never because I stumbled upon it myself. Like, it's always the reactions. But anyway, yeah, that video or that movie has something to do with like children being depicted in like a creepy way or something. I remember a lot of people didn't like it. So he's saying that he liked it is a little off.
it's like he didn't even watch the movie. It's just like he only saw the clips.
But I never seen it.
Discovered live streaming, he really never looked back. And it's like overnight his content style completely changed to a much more reactionary channel than his former well-thought-out videos. Soon after becoming tape-pilled, he would basically go off the red pill deep end, meaning all of his thoughts and all of his talking points would now align with that community. He started talking more extremely about women, other creators on the platform, and of course political ideology. He was creating a huge buzz online to say the least, with his short-form content going viral on TikTok and YouTube, just like it had with the Top G. Now there's various claims as to why he got banned. If you ask him, he'd ramble off something about the Matrix being out to get him, but ultimately it all came down to Sneako receiving a strike on his second YouTube channel, meaning he had a 1-week ban from posting content, and then continuing to post on his other main channel, which YouTube considers a ban evasion.
He must have been saying some crazy shit.
And I just got my second strike on Sneako. So if you want to find all those videos that I just deleted, go on Rumble, Sneako Live, and Real Sneako on Rumble. Also, I won't be able to stream for the next 2 weeks. So I'll see you soon. I am upset about that. I'm not going to say sorry.
Which is grounds for immediate termination of all your channels, and this is written in the terms of service when you sign up. So now for the last half year, Sneako has been on alternative video sharing platform Rumble, and he has essentially continued to diss pretty much anyone who doesn't agree with the way he sees the world in our society.
You stand for nothing but exactly what they want you to stand for.
Specifically, he has recently had some beef going on with Moist Critical, aka Penguinz, aka Charlie. And this really all started when Sneako reacted to one of Charlie's old videos about the guys at Fresh and Fit. Sneako was constantly riding them like an ATV, which I find funny that he's all about free speech, but he's best friends with the same guys who tried to silence any and all criticism against them, all because it hurt their feelings, when they tried to get around 30 channels nuked from this platform through unjustified...
I remember people were warning me. They were like, hey, be careful because they giving copyright strikes to people, so be careful when you reacting to them. I was like, they ain't gonna do shit. Because it would have been a wrongful like copyright strike. I would have just appealed it.
Copyright takedown. Either way, Sneako got upset when Charlie made fun of his friends.
Anyway, this is the Fresh and Fit podcast. The entire purpose of this show is to bring women on to insult and belittle them to their face, while also preaching that men should have the right to cheat on their significant other as many times as they want.
You realize like how anybody critical of red pill, like alpha male ideologies is always kind of like this. Like pretty much like a white guy who looks like he doesn't really go outside that much. You only say this because you're behind a screen. If you were in front of Fresh or Myron, you would not speak with that level of confidence. The reason that you're so able to have this much happiness that you would is because you never leave your room. Face to face, you would shut up.
And this led to Sneako talking about Charlie
glazing,
multiple
that's
times.
wild.
This whole situation made him very emotional and kind of
you feel
kicked
the need
off
to
the war
defend
between
them
the
to-
two.
All those fucking nerds who
That's
talk shit about
extreme
Fresh,
nerds.
and this is coming from my friends, and like everything I heard about Fresh, I saw all these reaction videos before I met them. Everybody talked shit about it. He gets more bitches than you.
I'm not gonna say names. Someone
Yeah, 'cause
texted me. He's in a
everybody's
monogamous
going like-
relationship.
She's cute. What's the problem?
This is his girl.
I'm confused.
So there you go. I mean, I told you, like, I could hear it in your voice. The fact that someone doesn't have to abide by those rules. Someone could go and fuck a lot of bitches. That
It boggles my mind when people think that everyone wants the same thing in life. Just because you want to fuck with hella bitches and you need that to feed your ego and give you some type of validation, that doesn't mean that everybody wants that. This man could be perfectly happy in a relationship with his girlfriend. It means that, oh, he secretly wants hella bitches. No, he could be happy in a relationship with that woman. I'm so confused. He acts like everybody wants that. Not every man wants that.
so foreign to a lot of people's ideas, because when you get brainwashed, when you get told that monogamy is the answer,
What the f*** are you even talking about? What does this have to do with anything? What does bringing up a picture of me and my girlfriend have anything to do with anything that has happened?
And from this point, Sneako went crazy with this war that he wanted to create between himself and Charlie.
I guess his point was that he's making that video and talking about Fresh and Fit because he's secretly jealous. He secretly wants, hella bitches. And he's upset because he only has his one girlfriend. But this is so stupid.
Taking pictures like this and even making a graphic of all these quote-unquote soy boys who do not like him. He has posted this image hundreds of times online, and I guess it finally came to a boiling point, and Charlie decided to have a little fun clapping back. So Sneako says, pattern recognition. This collage is everyone who advocated for my cancellation. Fight back and follow my rumble. To which Charlie replies, holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive, soy little worm. I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get by numerous other men, and also insulted you for defending CP. That's not cancellation. That's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad
Very
cuck.
interesting.
You know in your soul you would never say that to my face. You literally have a collage of people that hurt your feelings on the internet. You haven't stopped whining about me for months now, you goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in a fight, it doesn't change the truth. You're still a cuck who defends CP. You're not special from the other 10 soy boys who say the same thing. If you got a problem, stop talking on the internet. Let's solve it. Which I found ironic considering he's been the one talking about him on the internet for 5 months straight. He's the one who started this whole beef, and he's the one who's posting these pictures daily while Charlie has only made one single response to this whole situation. Got your Discord still working on responses? Brother, I have no problem. You started it, and I made fun of you in return. You're upset about publicly admitting to cuckoldery and get mad at me for bringing it up. You should be mad at yourself instead. Have some self-reflection. Then Sneako posted a tweet that he wanted to fight Charlie, and 2 days later, after receiving no reply, says, Soy keyboard warrior at Moist Critical. We all knew he wouldn't accept a fight. Little bro is a 5'3" pasty gaming manlet. Have some empathy. What matters is how the most influential commentators have no specific beliefs. They never get canceled. They just talk. Why do you listen? So the situation has obviously reached a boiling point. I haven't seen much Sneako content in the last few months, but I will say whenever I do see a little clip of him, he's always going on tangents about NPCs and how basically anyone who is not red-pilled is a programmed bot. But in reality, I think he's the one who would never make a statement not in line with the red pill ideology, and to me that just means he's a slave to a whole nother matrix. I just feel like in life, people are obviously going to have conflicting thoughts about our society, based on the way they were raised, based on their race, based on their backgrounds. And if you spend all your time trying to trigger people who don't agree with you, to me they've already won. And I would just never want to cultivate an audience where I felt like I had to agree with one point of view, or that like my whole audience was going to be all pissed off at me. The other thing to me is if you were actually concerned and really believed these things, you would be much better off coming from a place with more compassion than hatred for the other side if you really wanted to change people's beliefs and not just add fuel to the fire of the outraged crowd who's always mad at the other side. The other thing I found funny is that he wants to fight Charlie, who he acknowledges is much smaller than him, but refuses to fight Brandon Buckingham. I was there in person in Austin to see him call Sneako out after he knocked out Ice Poseidon.
How do you think you're doing against Sneako in MMA?
I would absolutely fucking ravage him.
For those of you that don't know, these two have beef after Sneako lied on his name. I don't know, I just find it very ironic at this point that Sneako has seemed to put himself inside of a box while talking about how everyone else is so programmed. And it's almost like he has to spew these type of statements to get attention and try and stay relevant. Either way, y'all let me know what you guys think.
Him being a cuck is crazy. Like, that's so ironic given the things that he says. It's like, what are you going through? What's really going on here psychologically? It just makes you think. But I think Charlie handled himself well. I don't feel like he needs to put more energy into this, though. Like, for what? Sneako seems like a troll. Like, he seems like he just wants attention. And he's trying to get some type of clout from Charlie. That's what it's giving, because I'm pretty sure Charlie is the bigger creator in this situation. So I wouldn't even like give him any more attention. I would ignore it. So hopefully he doesn't respond again. This is ridiculous. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you're gonna watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.